You guys ever think about how crazy it is that our ancestors on the savannah would like chase down their prey over hours and hours until the prey collapsed from exhaustion, and then we went like yum 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 yum. But like they didn't even have a Gatorade to chug afterwards. Like I can't even imagine. Like when I'm on the last 30 minutes of my Peloton marathon in this morning, my brain is like Skittles, Starburst, Hawaiian bread, pineapple juice, high fructose corn syrup. Like that's all my brain is thinking about. What the hell was my like great grandfather thinking of? So, hey, sorry, honey, I can't talk yet. I just got home after our hunting expedition. The dude goes to like the blueberry patch and is just like hum, 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 like eating like 100 handfuls of blueberries or something like that. It's crazy. How was the 30-minute pop punk ride? It was good, thank you for asking. Egg carton's been going crazy, man. I realize now that we've got like 10 people per ride, I realize that I ride like an old man. First ride, I averaged 200 watts. I came in 6th place out of 10 in the egg carton. Do you know how fucked up that is? That's crazy. But then ride 2, ride 3, all these young bucks, they just could. I understand how it is, you know. It's you're full of piss and vinegar. First 30 minutes, just don't even worry about the future, man. Live for today. Ride 2 and ride 3, all of a sudden, wah, 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 wah. Look who's coming behind you. It's 34-year-old Jack Skellington. Live for New Year's Eve. Atlanta representing this morning. Dude, first ride, D. Kelly 1835 comes out and is like, boom, no problem. Here's like a 460 kilojoule ride. Kip Casper said, I took that personally. Joins for ride 2, clears D. Kelly by like 100. D. Kelly cleared everybody else by 100. Kip Casper said that's not enough. I'm going to clear D. Kelly by 100. What the hell are they putting in the water back there? You are not, next time I run the Outcast ride, you're not welcome. You already have enough advantages. You're too far ahead already. They're built different down there. You know what I like? We got like, and I don't mean this derogatorily, okay? We have like different leagues in the egg carton right now. There's like Masters League. I don't even mess with that. If I see Kip Casper, Cosmo Kramer, D. Kelly 1835 on a ride, I'm not trying to keep up with them. Like it just is not going to work. I'm going to blow out my lungs. Then you get below that. Maybe you get, I don't know, because then there's Regicycle. Regicycle's been throwing out some, just some insane numbers. Then I go check the Discord. They're like, I just got my bike 4 days ago. What's going on with that? That's absurd. Are you like a former Tour de France competitor that just decided to relax, to go into like investment banking or something? And I don't even know, you might be in like the platinum tier. Then I think you got me, DL Guiga, Keith Jr., Moomin Ryder. We're kind of like the dunka. We're trading paint in like the gold tier. I'm just happy to be back. Can I tell you, by the way, 2 things. I think that 2 things contributed to me having a slow start when I came back from vacation, okay? The first one was I think I was a little sick, for sure, but I got over it. The second one was equals. Are you here? We had a meetup with a fan in Hawaii. They brought us some souvenirs, some edible souvenirs. One of them was a box of Hawaiian fruit bars from a store called Cookie Corner. I ran out of stroopwafel, and I decided, hey, like, essentially, these are all, the stroopwafel is just corn syrup and sugar and flour. Same thing with the fruit bars. So I was eating the fruit bars instead of the stroopwafels in the morning. I think I was giving myself type 2 diabetes. I don't even say it as a joke, because, like, I would eat one, and then for 30 minutes, I would be Bane. And then the next 30 minutes, I would be like, I just need a fucking fruit bar. I just need another fucking fruit bar. Tomo, don't jump on the computer. Are you crazy? What the fuck, dude? He almost hit the power button. We almost had a Germa moment there. Don't go. You go behind the monitor, okay? That's your role. That's your place. So then I was like, I just need some sugar. I just need some sugar. And then I would like eat a second fruit bar after an hour of riding. And for 15 minutes, I would be like, I'm Bane again. And then I would be like, I'm really thirsty. And I would chug like 3 water bottles, which is not good. So the last couple days, I've just been having like a granola bar instead. And it feels like my blood sugar is like way more even. I gotta check out the sugar content in those fruit bars, brother. What's your average wattage? I average 331 watts for 30 minutes, but I'm on a different device. No big deal. You know, what's it like to fucking get off Twitch, bro? Fly to Europe and become an actual professional cyclist. Those numbers are insane. Hang on, I forgot the crystals. Oh. No game audio. True. Okay. NL, I saw you standing Olivia Rodrigo yesterday. I'm here to tell you to listen to Get Him Back. I can do that. I'm basically the youngest 34-year-old that is sane. I'm not 38-year-old GF who somehow still says, my sweet summer child. Like, I'll hop on Spotify and say, hey, Spotify, play Bad Idea, right, by Olivia Rodrigo. The song, because it's for Gen Z, is 103 seconds long total. It's the longest song that Gen Z has ever produced. Next song that comes on, Super Shy by New Jeans. You think I'm hitting the shuffle button? Absolutely not. I'll listen to that. I'm the oldest 28-year-old. I'm putting on Frank Sinatra. That's honestly so funny. Can I say something? You do not have my permission to show this to anybody over the age of 50, okay? I think that Frank Sinatra is not a good singer. And he didn't write the songs, right? So, like, what's the point? There's sometimes, I mean, Sam Yo's known to play the occasional Frank Sinatra song. And I don't, like, you know, stop pedaling and hit him with a weird champ or something like that. You're so real for that? I feel like he sings like I sing. He's like the first rapper. Like, he doesn't really have like a pitch. He just talks. And regrets, I have a few, but then again, too few to mention. Worst take you've ever had? I don't think. I'm just saying, if Frank Sinatra was on American Idol, I do think he probably gets to Hollywood, but I don't think he makes it into the top 16. Like, he's not beating Justin Guarini, let's put it that way. He would win on The Masked Singer? Do they even have a winner on that? I don't know. Let's hear his Bob Dylan bit. Well, Bob Dylan is an idiosyncratic singer, an interesting singer. That being said, he's also like one of the goated songwriters of all time. I'm not a voice cell. Like, I don't really care for like an Adele or something like that. A Kelly Clarkson outside of like Since You've Been Gone. Care more about the unifying package. He won a Nobel Prize for writing songs. Bob Dylan, it's crazy to think he's the smartest dude to ever win a Nobel Prize. So Katy Perry. Listen, Katy Perry, I don't know if Katy Perry wrote the songs. Katy Perry kicks the shit out of Frank Sinatra, though. You will not catch my ass doing a 30-minute Cody Rigsby Frank Sinatra ride. -2. Y'all are old, you're old and crusty and dusty. You probably eat Werther's Originals. You put Gold Bond medicated powder on your ball sack every morning. You probably use Seltz & Blue anti-dandruff shampoo. Seltz & Blue, everybody. Did you like the Willow songs in Camilla Ramon's ride this morning? Yeah, but I was confused. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is Willow different from Willow Smith? Because I was waiting for her to whip her hair back and forth, especially because it was a pop punk ride. It's the same person? It is? I thought I was making a joke. Good for her, yeah. I thought it was good. She does not whip her hair back and forth anymore. I mean, I'm pretty sure that song came out when she was like 10. That song still clears anything Frank Sinatra ever made. No offense, Jay. I know New Jersey loves Frank Sinatra, right? You also love Bruce Springsteen. So I'll say like a broken clock is right twice a day. Bruce Springsteen is so ass. DL Guiga, shut up, bro. You know, you suggest... I got mad. Well, not mad. I got self-conscious because, like, on the Peloton, I rode basically with nobody else joining me on rides for, like, 2 years almost, right? So I realized now that we got, like, 10 people joining the rides, it would be a nice thing to do to let some of the other Egg Carton members pick some rides, you know? So it's not just me picking the same stuff over and over. So I said, hey, you all got any suggestions for rides? Catch my ass giving DL Guiga the keys to the kingdom for 30 minutes and not me listening to a Machine Gun Kelly song? How did that happen? On the first time I give up the keys to the car, you're taking me through the Burger King drive-thru? Now you're trying to tell me Bruce Springsteen sucks? Like we're not almost on the 50-year anniversary of Born to Run? One of the greatest albums of all time about wanting to get the fuck out of New Jersey? Are you a TGIF Katy Perry fan or a Firework Katy Perry fan? I mean, Firework's not my Katy Perry song of choice, but I guess I'm more of a Firework fan. I'm way more into the Teenage Dream, Roar, Firework sort of stuff than I am into the Last Friday Night, I Kissed a Girl, Hot and Cold, etc., etc. But that's the great thing about Katy Perry is that you can rock either, right? Like I find personally that something like Teenage Dream goes really nicely after you listen to the entirety of Spiderland. Like it's just a nice like shot chaser, you know? Hang on, what do we got here? I'm back in the saddle, baby, recovered from COVID. My lungs texted me the frick back. Congratulations, Jay. Jay, I'm going to give you the real secret to Peloton. You're ready for it? The secret to Peloton, everyone thinks it's about building a routine. That is true. That's a big part of it. But the real long-term secret to success, I mean, this is very forehead. But if you think it's going to be like magic words that unlock something in your brain, that's naive, okay? The secret is you have to get back to it once you get knocked off. Anybody can maintain the routine for 3 months, okay? But eventually life's gonna get in the way. You're gonna have a 2-week vacation to Hawaii, something traumatic like that. You're gonna get a respiratory illness that's gonna like slow you down. The secret is getting back as soon as it's healthy to do so. Because as an adult, it's just the way of the world, man. Stuff's gonna get in the way. That's why, and I'm not knocking anybody here that's like 21 years old, but when I was talking to my brother-in-law last Christmas, you know, we were having like, I would describe it as like a heart-to-heart, and I was explaining to him, like, I didn't know how busy I could be until I had a kid, and then like, however busy you are, you're like, this is as busy as I could possibly get. And then like add 10% to it again. Like once every 3 months and just keep compounding like the 10% on the 10% on the 10%. And I was like, why the fuck? When I was like 20 years old, why was I not jacked all the time, dude? I had nothing to do. At the time, it felt like I was so busy. Because you drank instead? Well, no, I think at like age 19, I could have binge drank 3 times a week and still had like a 6-pack. It just would have required me playing like way less Civilization 4 for no reason. Obviously, as you get older, that's not possible. But when you're like 19 years old, you're basically like superhuman. Like you have Wolverine's healing factor. Goated game choice, though. I mean, it was a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. In senior year, I went to the gym 5 times a week and AA once a week. Wait, that's not the same, though. No disrespect, okay? But going to AA is a lot easier than binge drinking 3 times a week. Okay? AA, that's got to be like, what, a 2-hour meeting once a week? Binge drinking, like that, it takes up your whole night, and then also you sleep in, and then you're all messed up in the morning. That's like, that'll screw up your whole lifestyle. It takes a lot of dedication to be a binge drinker. Like that shit eats up all your other time. You're not having many other hobbies. It's very impressive, I agree. That's not what I said. Stop making it sound like a skill. It is a skill. I'm not saying it's a skill worth having. Like gooning is a skill. It's not a skill worth having, but it is a skill. The thing is, when you're like 19 and you see someone that's skilled at binge drinking, you're like, wow, that guy's so cool. And when you're 34 and you see someone that's skilled at binge drinking, you're like, oh no. What's your gooning level? I don't know, man. What's the cap? If the cap's level 40, I have to say I might be like a level 25. I might have a level 25 gooning character, at least. I don't know if I just loaded into that character. I don't know if I would be able to hang in those dungeons. But, I mean, there was a time when I was like an only child who lived at home with broadband internet access. So, like, I've got at least one character on the server that has made it to Act 3. Let's put it that. I don't know if I'm leading new characters out on meth runs or anything like that, but did you see that Diablo 4 is doing like a blood drive to unlock new items? I only saw it because I saw a quote tweet of the promotion today and said, unfortunately, I can't access the new Diablo 4 items because I'm gay. Oh, man. It's like, it's a great idea, but I maybe didn't think through all the repercussions. You still can't donate blood if you're gay? I don't know. Like here, like in Canada, you definitely couldn't the last time I donated blood. Now I'm thinking, imagine like when they take your blood, they're like, are you gay? And you're like, no, bro, come on. And then they do like the fucking thing from The Thing, and they put like a hot wire to it, and the blood like jumps up, and it's like, ah, get out of here. You definitely couldn't the last time I donated blood. I know this is like maybe my least well-liked take. Obviously, donating blood is good for the world and good for society. And it makes you feel good too because you're doing something good for society. That shit, it just got to the point where it was taking too motherfucking long. You know I do not like Elon Musk, but he should start a blood bank. Because that industry needs to be disrupted. Or maybe it's good that it's very safe considering it's in healthcare. But there's no, the overall process, the part of giving blood where they take your blood takes like 10 minutes at most. And then you get like a cookie and you watch 5 minutes of Everybody Loves Raymond. Why is your ass at the blood bank for an hour doing like 17 surveys you've done before and then going into a secret room and doing another survey that you've done 10 times before? It's too much, brother. We need to have like a drive-through blood bank or something. I guess that's probably not a good thing. Because like when you don't want to pass out when you drive. But also, I mean, while we're unhinged here, you wouldn't catch my ass passing out after giving blood. What do you got, like 8 pints of it? They take 1 pint? My ass, I'm sorry. You gotta be a little bit more ambitious than that. Oh, I knew it too. I'm not passing out after 1 pint. Simply not gonna happen. Also, I said this before, but the last time I donated blood, it was like 3 months after I came back from South Korea, and they took me into secondary screening, and then busted out like a map of South Korea, and they were like, have you ever been to any of these locations? As if like I got malaria or something. I was going to introduce that shit into the Canadian ecosystem or something. It took like an hour and a half to donate blood. And then the motherfuckers have the audacity to like call you and be like, hey, we've got an appointment tomorrow at like 5:07 a.m. We desperately need blood. At the same time, all of our appointments are full. We can't fit you in until, hey, we got an 11:35 p.m. slot open on Saturday if you're interested. Other than that, we're all booked up. Like, it doesn't make sense, man. If you want my blood that bad, you know, make some accommodations for me to make it, you know, to make it easy for me. It's my blood. I'm happy to give it. If you come to my house, you could pop the needle into my arm while I'm streaming. I don't even care. But if I'm at least gonna go to your establishment, I guess it's a clinic. It's not really an establishment. If I'm gonna go to your establishment at a time that's convenient for you to give blood, you better give me the good nurse, okay? You better give me the nurse who knows how to find the vein. Don't give me the nurse that takes 7 tries to find the vein. It's your veins' fault? Bro, I'm fucking... It's dickskin December out here. I got big blue gummy worms coming out of my whole body. If you can't find my hematic railroads, that's your own fault. You ever beat the Nameless King? One of my favorite bits is the streamer. Not as the viewer, you might find it less interesting. But as the streamer is when like someone clearly watched me in high school and then went to college and for 4 years like role played as like a cool guy, and now they're back in their family's house and they realize that it's the situation that maketh the man less than the man maketh the situation. So now they're out here posting like 2017 era memes. Brother, we've come a long way, okay? It happened to me too. I've been there. I'm just saying the world has turned and left you here. We got a different sort of thing going on. You don't even know about Seth and Priscilla. You know about Seth and Priscilla, but you don't know about Seth and Priscilla, 2 dragons at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, every time. I didn't even see what DL Guiga wrote, okay? But I'm just saying, DL Guiga, you gotta respect him because he's an honest character. You know, there's the classic, how can you be thirsty when air is 30% water? I workshopped the, it's crazy that our ancestors, like, would go on 10-hour-long runs to hunt back in the day, but they didn't even have a Gatorade to chug when we got back. DL Guiga hit me with that. Actually, they used to chug watered-down honey, so it was basically the same thing. DL Guiga's always got an actually in him, okay? But you know what? I'm not mad about it because I'm learning a lot. I didn't know that they used to drink watered-down honey back in the day. We do love him. We do love our DL Guigas. We didn't know about the honey. He told us about the honey. Okay, I remembered what that move was. That's a first. NL and Dan both stuck on a Souls boss. We are so back. Brother, who's stuck? It's a task. It takes as long as it takes. Raking your leaves. Listen, I enjoyed myself when I was doing it. And I'm looking forward to doing it again this weekend. It's nice to be outside. But it is like, it's one of the biggest scams in yard work for sure. I mean, like you could take all the leaves off of your property. 2 days later, the leaves are right back there. Not raking leaves is good for insects. I honestly, I'm bringing back a human-centric lifestyle. I'll do what I can do to support the bees. I'm not out here trying to kill a bee just for buzzing around. Like, that's its lot in life. That's what it does. But if you're like, hey, this is good for like the June bugs, this is good for the spiders. The spiders, maybe it's time they handle themselves, quite frankly. I can barely be responsible for myself. Meanwhile, you're leaving me responsible for the whole fucking biosphere? Like, that's just too much pressure, dude. I know it's easy when your ass doesn't have a lawn or something like that. And you're like, you should do this, you should do that. You know what you should do? You should mind your own damn business. Or bring your shit over and I'll bust out the Ryobi. And you can sort it out for me. I got all the tools in the shed. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm not going to make you drive over in a truck. Or try to put the damn lawnmower, the weed trimmer, all the fertilizer and shit like that on the back of your bike. The bugs, they definitely would not look out for me. Kate did say, she was like, this spring we got to figure out what we're going to do with our garden. And I honestly thought she might be conducive to this. I said, you know, we could just pave the whole thing over and put like a basketball court out there. She was not interested. She said, I'd rather have some greenery. It's the first time I've ever heard my wife use that word. I was like, we could get like a little stone slab or something like that and at least put out like it doesn't have to be a basketball court, but we could just have like a hoop out there or something like that. What about a patio with grass and then a slab? We don't have that kind of space. We're really like, it's you got to choose like one or the other for sure. We're definitely not having like a lawn, a garden, and then like a backyard bar type area. You got to pick one and run with it. No gazebo? Probably would not. It wouldn't make sense to put a gazebo out there, unfortunately. You could definitely fit a basketball hoop, though. Kate, you know it's true. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Again, I have to remind myself, like, mentally, where I was at when I came back from vacation after talking to normal people. And anytime I am on Twitch for like more than 2 days in a row, I have to remember this is not reality. This is where insane people come to ply their trade, myself included. To be fair, find myself saying things like, "Yeah, you know what? Maybe I am a bad person if I don't get a clover lawn." Then I go talk to my neighbor for 5 seconds, and I'm like, "Clover lawn? Fuck that, bro! I already got grass. I'm just gonna keep it rolling. Are you crazy?" They've lost their mind out there. There's nothing wrong with the clover lawn. I'm just saying it's a whole lot of work to get the damn microfauna feeling better. They got plenty of space. They could go down to the park or something like that. This ain't Cincinnati, you know. We got plenty of green space in Vancouver. I assure you, if you compare the bee population in Vancouver, got shot, I knew it, to the bee population in Toledo, Vancouver clears easy. Easy. You were also saying to pave it? If anything, Vancouver needs more gray space. Controversial take. Malik, back me up here. They said +2. They said +2. I have a clover lawn. It's even more beautiful than grass. Yeah, you don't get to say that. I want to talk to your neighbors. Put your neighbors on the keyboard. We live in a society, okay? You think you'd ever wear a gas mask like Champion Victor? Yeah, if I got a triple canister on the back filled with gamer girl farts, I could see it happening. I'm not going to do it just to, like, you know, breathe during wildfire season or something like that. But for a good reason, sure, absolutely. Oh, so you can be weird? I'm not allowed to be weird? Isn't your wife watching? Bro, she's even weirder than I am. Kate, back me up on this. You're 34? The internet has to figure out where it stands, okay? Because if my ass is 34 and I'm supposed to be normal, then stop telling me to get a clover lawn. Stop telling me not to rake my leaves because it's bad for the pill bugs or something like that. That is not normal. You're living in a fantasy land. Check him PC. That's what I'm saying. Check him PC. I think you legit need normal friends. That's what I'm saying, man. You ever consider moving to a rural area? I think I could be, I think I could excel in a rural environment. I think I could be the guy who, like, when I'm not there, all the dudes with the cowboy hats are like, he voted for Bernie. He's good people, though. We don't hold that against him. I think I could be that guy. You're not that guy? I think I'm that guy, man. I think I could endeavor to be that guy. Which province? Good question. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. How would you explain your job to a bunch of farmers? I mean, I think they'd be able to understand it. Just because they live a more traditional way of life doesn't mean, you know, they probably still have Netflix access. They're probably not going to be the inner what now? The huh? They came straight from the 1880s? They did not come straight from the 1880s. Even the seeds came from like 2012. They were invented by Monsanto. I was workshopping a joke in my head when I was doing the dishes last night. It's something like the 19-year-old building DoorDash 2. And don't forget, guys, we're out here changing the world every single day. The one guy who manages the water treatment plant in British Columbia that serves 17 million people. Hey boss, I can't come in until noon today. Something like that. Hang on, I'm still kind of cooking up what I want out of it. I'm cooking up what I want the punchline to be. There's something there. Origin likes the joke. It's a scary thought. How is he getting +2s without a punchline? It's the influence of the I have COVID joke. I'm realizing humor doesn't have to have a punchline. It just has to be funny. It's taken a long time to get there. Guy who manages the water treatment plant. I have COVID. Twitter is debating whether POG is a slur, and I just can't with this hell site today. What a great line. Can we circle back to the gamer girl fart comment? Sure, do you need the joke explained to you? Is this something that happens a lot? I mean, oh, it's good. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot. 2 of these, please. Not worth. Not worth. Obviously not worth. He's getting juiced up. Okay, we're back. Big blocks. You gotta block that one, brother. Keep him in the distance. Keep him out of your face. He's on 30%. I'm feeling good. Bit by bit. Bit by bit. And dodging goes crazy on this guy. You see an easy block, you gotta step to him and try to block. Now just chill. You see an easy dodge, you owe it to yourself to take that, give him a slice on his old trapezius region. Yeah, you're cooked. Shouldn't have taken that long. That took longer than it should have taken.
Why be humble? I am evolved.
That's not, don't embarrass yourself. That's nothing. Like I said, it's just mowing the lawn. It takes as long as it takes.
I'm surprised you defeated Victor. Geppetto's
Simon
creations
Manus.
are truly marvelous. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Simon
Kevin
Manus,
James
a
ass.
leader among alchemists. I've known your father for a long time.
I'm not your dad,
We
I knew
used
your
to be
dad.
colleagues, you know. Geppetto didn't understand that the petrification disease can strengthen humankind. Locked into conventional thinking, I'm afraid. But even he can't stop such a magnificent
Yo,
discovery.
Geppetto didn't do anything.
It's the door to a new world.
My ass is out here doing all the
See this
work.
place with your own eyes? Truly inspiring, is it not?
He did? He didn't do shit, dude.
Our cure has created.
He made you? He didn't do anything.
You're short-sighted, just like your father. But you speak the truth as you see it, just like everyone else.
Has your nose grown at all this game? Does this answer your question? Holy, brother, save some air for the rest of us.
On a deeper level. The
You guys
disease
smell that?
does not signify death.
Look at that hack job.
Purifying a person's essence. The essence is ergo. Yes, the ergo you use as your.
Yeah, well, the gas I put in my car used to be a dinosaur. You don't see me crying about it.
Our undertaking.
Gotta
is
get to
help
work.
Others experience more.
You do?
In the hands of the awakened.
Hypothetically,
Its abilities.
if I didn't
are
work from home.
limitless. We already have the means to control that power. Power beyond your imagination.
Work? Okay, well,
So
if
while
I
you
worked
wallow in
and that work did not take
pathetic
place in the home, then I would need to
we
drive a
step
car.
Forward into humanity's future.
In
on
which
the Isle
case,
of Alchemists.
the gasoline would be made
You're
from
welcome to come
dinosaurs.
to the island.
I'm at the airport and a whole family just tried to edge their way to the front of the line. We live in a society. I feel a certain way about this. This is not going to be a popular take. If the family had kids under 5, it's FAA rules and regulations that they get to board in zone 1. That's all I'm saying, okay? Here's the thing. You might say, like, that's not fair that you get to get on the plane early. You're right, it's not fair. But your ass is going to be mad no matter what. You're going to be mad if we get up to the front of the line. You're also going to be mad if we're boarding with Gen Pop and then it takes me like 5 minutes to install our kid's car seat on the airplane. So you're going to be mad no matter what. I think it makes more sense for us to be able to take the extra time we need to get on the plane and get the car seat set up. You're all going to get on the plane anyway. Also, I'm kind of freaking out because I need to ask you a question. We need to turn the gaze at yourself, okay? Why was your ass lined up? Did they call your boarding group? If they didn't call your boarding group, then sit your ass back down. If they're calling Platinum Miles members right now, you look on your boarding pass and it says Zone 4, shut the fuck up, sit down, watch some ESPN Sports Center or CNET or whatever the fuck they got on the TV in there, and you just relax and let the people do their jobs without clogging the aisles, okay? You don't have to let, there is no Zone 4 lineup. When they call Zone 4, get up and line up. Man read my message but ignored my follow-up. Okay, well, here, you know what? Hang on one second. It's important. I want to make sure we're treating this honestly. There are old people and adult children, and they called me up to the line to check my passport. Okay, on it. Well, okay, straight up. If people are just butting in line for no reason, then yeah, that's definitely not okay. This is not simply an American thing, but I have noticed it on Disney cruises in particular, which is a boat built in Nassau, that technically, built in Italy, registered in Nassau, which apparently is American soil in international waters. All I'm going to say is that you can tell there are people on the boat who live in a city with people in it, and then there's people who have never seen a line before. You know, when there's a 30-person line to do something, you become person fucking 31. Your role is not to go up to the front and then go, is this the line? And then roll your eyes and go, is everything okay here? Yeah, we're all here for the same fucking reason you're here, dumbass. We all need to talk to this person. Is something broken? No, why are you here? I need new towels. Me too, brother. That's why we're waiting, okay? This would never fly in Manitowoc County, Wisconsin. Without the Wright brothers, nothing would fly in Manitowoc, Wisconsin, okay? North Carolina stays winning. Have some respect.
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this, but it's a puppet graveyard. Humans call it an illegal
this guy
dumping
again.
site. The city tried to stop it, but...
Oh, you got me. Oh, right, I forgot about that part.
Smart too.
Oh, man. Why can't you dodge after falling down? It's a quartz required skill, unfortunately. Bro, I just need to press A over here real quick. Oh, here we go. You didn't take that skill? No, I was too busy getting my guard, regain, retain, recovery higher. Semen retention, pog. So true. Me when someone says the most insane thing I've ever heard. Yeah, that's pretty true. There's a People's Party candidate who talks about semen retention and calls himself a sexual alchemist. What are his thoughts on trade? I'm not gonna hold that against him. Maybe he's got like really good foreign policy ideas or something. We do have it all in Canada. Whoa. Me trying to gank somebody, but it's the year 1703 and my first musket ball missed. Oh no. Hang on a second. Breaking the thing at the mall? What does that mean, breaking the thing at the mall? Here it is growing and spice it is flowing. We're breaking the thing at the mall. Oh, I'm so back. The guy who fell is definitely book smart. Relatable. Relatable. This must be the dude who was guarding Jeffrey Epstein's cell. Situational awareness was not all that. Bo Horvath scored on the Devils twice the other night. Two guys shaking hands meme. The guys are me and Jay, and we're both rooting for Bo Horvath's demise. Not like death, but like for him to do badly and be an embarrassment for the Islanders forever. Why do North Americans say scored on instead of scored against? Well, I know you guys are still figuring it out in Europe because in your sports, you know, the typical blowout is like 1-0. In our games, we got some 8-1s, okay? So we have pretty much optimized the verbiage for scoring at this point over in North America. I mean, you ever see the score of a National Football League game? Sometimes that shit is like, you know, 35-3 at the half. Well, I got owned. We got our own problems in North America. We don't need Europeans popping in to say, like, why is North America fucked up? I don't know. It just is, bro. Okay, honestly, I gotta give you some credit for that 1-2 punch there. That was for the Epstein joke earlier, right? Yeah, Europe. If I wanted a review of lukewarm, iceless water, I know where to go, okay? Why do they never have ice? I don't know. I've never really been to Europe. Like, I've been to Europe, but I haven't been to what you would consider to be, like, the countries most commonly gone to as a North American who visits Europe. Like, I've been to Sweden, and I've been to Iceland. And I've been to the United Kingdom. I ain't ever even sniffed France or Italy. Never gone backpacking through Croatia. Didn't do a summer abroad in Ireland. Central Europe does not fuck with ice. What's the agreed upon border of Central Europe? Is Germany Western Europe or Central Europe? Nobody knows? Germany... Okay, see, even now, we got like half the motherfuckers are saying Western and half of them are saying Central. Austria? Yo, but like Austria and Germany, they're like... They're like so close. How could one be in Western and one be in Central? I'm dead. After all that, I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive! Culturally West, geographically more center. Okay, now we're getting into some stuff that could hurt some feelings. But then what's Eastern Europe? Like Belarus is Eastern Europe. The Balkans? I thought the Balkans were like Southern Europe. Poland. Poland's gotta be Central Europe. It's as central as it gets, right? You guys have had like 30,000 years to figure this out. Just fucking get it together, okay? It's ridiculous. Even you don't know. You know what's crazy? Canadians aren't ready for this one. Did you know that people from BC call Ontario Eastern Canada? That shit blows my mind every time I hear it. VIP Daniel, like I just want you to know that I always issue a little correction. Ontario is not Eastern Canada. Ontario is the geographic center of Canada. Eastern Canada is New Brunswick and New Brunswick and then east of that. And maybe the parts of Quebec where they make cheese. What time zone is it in? Okay, what fucking time zone is Alberta in? The Pacific. Why don't you dip your toe in the Pacific Ocean in Calgary? Let me know how that works for you. Sometimes, like, names don't make sense. They're in mountain? Fucking whatever. They do have a lot of those, though. Las Vegas is in Pacific time. Ain't no Pacific Ocean there. They got an Eiffel Tower. They ain't got a Pacific Ocean yet, I'll tell you that much. Okay, Western Canada goes to... I hate to say it, I'm with DL Guiga on this one. Western Canada goes from British Columbia to Winnipeg. Everything east of Winnipeg is no longer in Western Canada. East of Winnipeg and west of the Quebec-New Brunswick border is Central Canada. East of New Brunswick to Newfoundland is Eastern Canada, and then Newfoundland is Newfoundland. What is New Brunswick? New Brunswick is an eastern province. That's not debatable. No, Winnipeg, culturally speaking, is Western Canada. You can't tell me that every third car in Winnipeg doesn't have a Fuck Trudeau sticker on it. Tell me I'm wrong. Put your Slurpee down and tell me I'm wrong. True. I hate to say it, but that's true. Whatever happened to being Canadian? I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, we're all Canadian. But it's like when you need to start blaming the country's problems on somebody, that's when you have to break the country into 3 different regions and be like, you know, don't blame us, that's a maritime issue. We didn't do shit out here on the Pacific coast. You even break it up further, you know? Like, stop calling me a NIMBY because I live in Vancouver. My ass is not in Shaughnessy, okay? That's a Shaughnessy problem. That's a Fairview issue. I'm not there, okay? I'm not going to tell you where I am. I'm just saying. I say there's 4 regions. West, Central, East, and Maritimes. That's crazy. East and Maritimes are the same thing. If you're going to be on Canada and say, like, oh, there's so few people you can't break it down like that, there's literally like 500,000 people that live in the eastern provinces. So don't fucking start with me and say we gotta delineate between the East and the Maritimes. There's Atlantic, there's the Maritimes, and then there's also Newfoundland is its own beast. No, you don't get to get more people. That's what I've been saying. You stay out of this, DL Guiga. Deep dish eating Italian beef enjoyer. Dill pickle spear on the hot dog. Al Capone Chicago typewriter, Tommy gun, Michael Jordan, motherfucker. I lived in Vancouver for 4 years. I know what's up. Probably in Shaughnessy. Bro lives in Shaughnessy and is like, you need a car to survive in Vancouver. Shut up. Malik, back me up here. He will divide us. He will divide us. Sorry, we eat stuff besides sushi and noodles. Chicago, when they find a new way to put flour and tomato sauce together with a meat product that'll kill you if you eat it 2 times a week for 5 years. That being said, I did have noodles for dinner last night. You kind of ate with that one. How good is flour plus tomato sauce plus meat, though? It's really fucking good. You're not joking. That is mighty tasty. Did Kate have sushi? This is going to be crazy. She made the noodles, but then her tummy wasn't feeling well. I swear to God this is true. She said, do we have any leftover pizza? And I said, of course. So I gave her a slice of leftover pizza, and then she said, I don't think I'm digesting this well. Can I have a Coke Zero? I swear to you the story is 100% true. Okay, I don't know if she's still here, but she'll back me up. Defend yourself? She doesn't need to defend herself, man. Leftover pizza and a Coke Zero? That's self-care. Should they move Saskatchewan closer to BC now that the NDP is in charge? I don't know how they're going to do that. Seems like we can't do shit, man. We can't even get the wine in the grocery stores. You want to move one province closer to another? It's never going to happen. Bandle today. Oh, good idea. Okay, hang on. 1.4 billion views from 1994. Oh. I don't know it yet. Oh, wait, is this? No, I don't know it. Let me get the bass. Oh, yeah. That's Zombie by the Cranberries. And the bombs, and the bombs, and the... Okay, you gotta hear the voice cover, though. And the bombs, and the bombs, and the... Yeah, okay. Absolutely. The Song of My People? Bro, are you a zombie? You gotta tell me if you're a zombie. MF would be like, no, P.S. You got any brains? He beat Owl Doctor already, Pog. Owl Doctor is just like a lad. He didn't do anything. Whoa! Just like Brenda in Scary Movie 2. Hang on, this is a reference I should get. What is Brenda known for in Scary Movie 2? She tells Cindy not to be scared of a skeleton because it's just a bag of bones. That must be the reference. I said Scary Movie 1. What's Brenda known for in Scary Movie 1? Eating food in the movie theater. So true. I forgot about that. Brenda do be eating food in the movie theater in Scary Movie 1. What movie is she seeing? Chat, you're so smart. Shakespeare in Love. I forgot. My ass would have gotten roasted if it was Scary Movie trivia on Jeopardy. What's the best scary movie? It's like 1, then 3, then all the rest are like really bad. Including 2, which is the one that bothers people because they saw it when they were kids. I like the one where the girl's getting back shots by the ghost. That's 2. That's Tori Spelling. She is taking back shots from a ghost. I mean, Scary Movie 2, it's got a star-studded cast, man. It's got David Cross. It's got Tim Curry. Sean Wayans. Which one has the long clown? I think that's Scary Movie 2. I believe that Sean Wayans is strangled to death by a clown with like a 30-foot long penis. It's also the one where, Oh no, you're right. He strangles the clown with his long penis. You're right. I told you, I'm washed in Scary Movie trivia, man. Scary Movie 2 is the one where Marlon Wayans gets smoked by a haunted weed plant. Like, the weed plant rolls him up in a joint and smokes him. By the way, Bent's live. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. And I always gotta take issue with that. Because while he's getting smoked, they're like, Shorty, what are you doing? And Shorty says, wait, don't kill him. I'm getting high as a motherfucker. Which doesn't make sense, because he's the thing being smoked. I guess it's just funny. Like, it's not meant to make sense. That's the part that hangs you up. Well, it's like I like my movies to make sense. Is he not rolled in weed? I don't think so. I think he's just rolled up in paper. Or he gets rolled up in a rug. When was the last time you watched Scary Movie 2? Because it seems like you guys remember everything about it. I thought I was the expert. Like a week ago? That's crazy. My parents took me to see Scary Movie 3 in the theaters. My dad loves Scary Movie. I know I've mentioned this before. Based? It's pretty funny. I mean, like, the movies aren't that funny. The fact that he thinks they're the funniest movies ever made is really funny. Already found the second clown? I killed his ass. Easy peasy. You don't have to worry about all that. Like, I'm a steel trap, brother. Once I learn those patterns, they're not going away. Go ahead, ask me who directed I Heart Huckabees. I've already sent the guy out into the archives to come back with the record. David O. Russell, bitch. You ever gonna give Brain Guy a day off? Nah. I'll just keep punishing him forever, I think. Oh, it's so obvious. I'm not book smart, I'm money smart, makes me more intelligent. Call me Mr. Rock Festival, because I got hella bands. It's pandering. I can make, this isn't even a problem, man. Gonk. Hey, NL, do you know what a Waffle House is? Yeah? It's kind of like, it's the breakfast place that's renowned for the fights. It's the one where the person, like, Tim Tebow'd the chair at the worker behind the counter, and then she just caught it with one hand. Oh, no! Renowned for motorcycle gangs. I'm just gonna say it, this might bother people, but I actually don't care. Motorcycles are not cool. Like, if you drive one, you might be a cool guy, but just riding a motorcycle doesn't make you a cool guy. You know how I know that? Because all the motherfuckers with motorcycles meet up at the Tim Hortons. That is not the place cool guys go to hang out, okay? At every Tim Hortons in Canada, there's always like 9 Fast and the Furious cars parked outside and 32 motorcycles. Like, if you come in with a fucking leather jacket and a bandana and you're like, can I get a chocolate chip cookie, please? Like, you're not cool. Or that specifically doesn't make you cool. That's all I'm saying. You might be cool, but the motorcycle itself is not making you cool. You need to work a little harder. Does a Bugatti make you cool? No, honestly, in terms of like insanely rich people cars, I think like owning a Lamborghini, a McLaren, a Ferrari are basically, it's like a warning sign that you and I will not get along. That means that we value different things in life. If, however, you're rocking like a Bentley or a Rolls Royce or something like that, call me up. Because you're kind of like, I mean, people that know are like, holy shit, that's like a Bentley. But if you don't know, you're like, what the heck, the car is gray? How fast could it possibly go? So I'm just... My ideal rich guy car is definitely not like, check it out. It looks like a fucking Neon Genesis Evangelion. My ideal luxury car is like, check it out. The inside is made of like hand sculpted mahogany, and on the highway you can't hear a single decibel of road noise. Yeah, like an Aston Martin or something like that. Definitely not a Lamborghini Murcielago. A Porsche, I kind of like, I reserve judgment, because depending on the Porsche you drive, you could either be like a billionaire, or you could be like a mom taking her kids to tennis practice or something like that. You could be like a 47-year-old lawyer having like a midlife crisis, or you could just be like, I don't know, taking your kids to soccer. That's true, moms can be billionaires too. So luxury over performance? Well, yeah, because I feel like this is just my take on cars. You can disagree, you can have your own opinions, obviously, but I feel like having a car with great performance is like kind of hilarious in the modern day. Because your ass is like, I see it in Vancouver all the time. Like, people are driving around in their supercars, and it's like, brother, the speed limit is like, you know, 50 kilometers an hour on this road. Like, you're not gonna, it's always like, you know, you're at the stoplight, and then the light turns green, and you see them go like, like, you might as well be in something comfortable. If you're gonna spend like $250,000 on a car or something like that, you might as well be comfortable instead of like we're not gonna race. Come on, the road is blocked. They look cool though. I don't see it that way. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, in terms of ambition, I look at like the 65-year-old dude rolling in the Bentley Continental, and I'm like, that motherfucker is loaded. When I see a dude in a McLaren, so he's like 22 years old, and I'm like, your ass is broke, buddy. Not always, but like, are Rivians popular in Vancouver? I would say I see a Rivian maybe every 3 to 4 times I drive. Are Sibians popular in Vancouver? Sadly, I wouldn't know. I don't live in Shaughnessy. I thought there was going to be something down there. And I'm the type of guy to close the door of the fridge with his hips. Okay, that is definitely true, though. I am the kind of guy to close the door to the fridge with my hips. I'll be honest with you when I'm that guy and when I'm not. And I'm the kind of guy to say ah after taking a sip of soda. I'm definitely that guy. And now the kind of guy to push the automatic door button even though he's not disabled. Okay, that is true in some situations. I did see a tape. This is where I thought that maybe society has gone too far. I saw the Hank Green tweet that was like, please don't use your foot to open the accessible button on the door, because other people have to use their hands and they don't want to touch whatever was on the bottom of your shoe. And I was like, that's fine. I can understand the reasoning for that. But then someone in the replies said, I'll take it a step further. If you don't need to use the button and you use the button, you're an asshole. That button has a limited number of uses and you're taking it away from someone who really needs it. And I said, come on, man. I'm just pushing a button. At that, you're trying to get me raked over the coals for, this is normal behavior, okay? We gotta relax a little bit. We can't be canceling people for pushing a button. It's just, unless the button is like the nuclear launch button, in which case Biden is over party should be trending for sure. I think it's good to be like, whoa! Thoughtful about your behavior, but not that much. You're too thoughtful. You gotta relax on that a little bit. Sometimes I push the button when I don't need to push the. Sometimes you just feel like you haven't pushed a button in a while, and you're like, I'm gonna hit it. It's a nice big button. That's what that means. In society, we should be allowed to have nice things. You should be allowed to push the button. You cool, bro? Natalie Portman ass. Oh, I'm dead. I just want to get to the next boss. It's the Revenant from the Revenant. I am joining the war of the Revenant on the side of the Revenant. Leonardo DiCaprio is the Revenant? Actually, he was Revenant's monster. Champion Victor Frankenstein. Ex-employees be like, I just want to get to the next boss. Dude, this gotta bear with me here for a second. Good joke, good joke. Did you see the dude who posted the video of himself in Japan riding the Shinkansen without paying for his ticket by just hiding in the bathroom?
Now it's time to teach you how to get the train for free. So I'm entering the train and I will find the toilet and go straight to the toilet. Here is the bathroom. I will just lock myself the whole time in the bathroom. They're knocking the door.
Even though my door was locked, the person who collected tickets came and opened it. Fortunately, he saw me pretending to use the bathroom and left.
We're fucked again. So I came to my destination now. I think he is waiting for me outside.
And I was right. He was just waiting to catch me. So the only thing I could do is to pretend that I'm sick. When I sat down, he released me, and immediately I started running. But he called the police, and they are searching for me.
And then they got on his ass. They were like, this is very disrespectful to Japanese culture. And I'm like, it's fucking disrespectful to all culture for what? But okay, like, let's start on step one. And then he made a tweet that was like apologizing for it. That was like, sorry, I'll do better in the future. I'll research like the customs of the land so I don't offend people. I love you all. Oh, man. Dude didn't know, like, stealing is illegal in Japan. Whoa, they have stealing here? I just couldn't believe that the dude... Like, I get that the point of him doing the crime is that he filmed the crime, but, like, I couldn't believe that he filmed the crime and posted it. That's crazy. Like, he uploaded himself doing the crime to YouTube. Bro, people are live streaming in prison. Wait, really? They're not supposed to have phones, right? Yes, it's kind of funny. Are they like, they're live streaming in prison, but like the guards don't know that they're live streaming?
Welcome to the kitchen. Not the old kitchen, the new kitchen. This is where I make my living at. This is where I survived so many years in jail. Making jailhouse candy from scratch. Supply and demand. As long as you got something that people won't want, they will always want to come get it from you. I take the Jolly Ranchers, I melt the Jolly Ranchers in a stinger. I gotta open them up in a fast amount of time before it get too much air don't hit it and they lock up. You shake them like this, close them before they get hard, and you got a jailhouse lollipop with taffy in the middle. You know how they used to have blow pops with bubble gum in the middle? I got jailhouse taffy on the inside. Shout out to my homie Ange. He told me, put the Kool-Aid on the outside so to give it that sweet and sour taste. And you got lollipops for $3.
Their prison talk is a real thing. That's crazy. They do it in their cells. That is wild, man. Social media is crazy. Did you hear about the prank YouTuber that got shot in the stomach? I saw the video.
What?
Quit thinking about my twinkle.
What's that?
Quit thinking about my twinkle.
No.
Quit thinking about my
Get
twinkle.
out of my face and call house then. Stop.
Quit thinking about my twinkle.
Stop!
At least, maybe it's happened multiple times, but I saw the video. They started, I'm not saying you gotta hand it to the guy who shot the dude in the stomach, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they were pranking the dude, and then the dude was like, go away, like, I don't want to be in your video, and then they just stayed in his face and kept, like, embarrassing him, and then he just shot him in the stomach and walked away. Again, it shouldn't have gone down like that. He was acquitted, right? Or at least like the judge threw out the lawsuit or something because he was like on the grounds of like you were being an asshole. No jury in the land would convict this guy. He had a quick draw. He was ready to bang that day. I'm not all up on the gun terminology, to be honest with you. I don't know much about the extendo mags and the this and that. Bang is the noise the gun makes. I knew that. It lets you ADS faster in COD. Pretty important for an SMG build. It is crazy though, because like, to my, to my Canadian brain, it should always be like a movie when somebody gets shot. They should get blown away and like knocked down on the floor and go like look at their hand and be like, whoa, and then like die. This dude got shot in like the most routine pedestrian way of all time. He was just like, oh. And I guess he just went to the hospital. He did. He did a Chibley style. Ouch! Spider-Man series playthrough would go hard. Talia, you don't know what you're talking about, okay? I don't have any interest in being Spider-Man. I've already been Spider-Man so much in the games that came out when I was a teenager. I've seen 15 Spider-Man movies that have come out in my lifespan. Like, I'm Spider-Man out, man. I'm Pinocchio now, exactly. In Lies of P, you do really feel like Pinocchio. It's crazy. Like, I go to sleep, I have dreams about being Pinocchio. Wake the fuck up, Pinocchio. It's time to come. I don't know. Justin ass joke. Is a Justin ass joke. Wife made me get a vasectomy. Call that honey roasted nuts. Anyway. Lamal just came to me. It's Dr. Octopus. Here you go, Talia. This is as close as we're going to get to playing Spider-Man 2. I did love the video of Flight playing, though, where he's got the prompt on screen that very clearly says in English, pull the sticks towards you, and he just keeps shaking the sticks until his arms hurt and going like, damn, like what are we doing here? I gotta do this till my arms hurt. And it just tick, 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 tick. Guys, it's just because I worked out today. Otherwise, this would be no problem.
Bro, this takes some strength to do. It's not moving! Yo, hold on, bro. Hold on. My arms, bro. Holy fuck. Bro. Why? Who put this in here, bro? This is a whole workout. Oh my gosh. Hold on, bro. It's only because I worked out earlier, that's why. Holy. Oh, you can hold it down.
Monster of the Whoa! Of the swamp. Oh! Good start. Do you see what I see? I'm just getting my decay ampules ready. Ooh! Okay, get ready. I don't know what we're gonna do about that, honestly. That's the one you gotta block. That's another one you gotta block. Ready? Oh! He's crazy. He's crazy. Get ulted on. Did you see the damage? Okay, back up, back up. Yo, she's quick with it. She's quick with it. Get ready. We're chilling. Back it up. You got to step to that one. You got to step to some of these. Go ahead. Go low. Go under. Go under. No under. No under. She's scared. I'd be scared too. No. Oh! Sheesh! What? It just walked? Oh, okay. Phase one, that's fine. First try getting through phase one is pretty solid. They do love their phases in this game. The snake to my mongoose. The mongoose to my snake. It's the damn slug from SpongeBob SquarePants. Puppet devouring green monster. 2004 Boston Red Sox called. They want their nickname back. Oh, he's not. They're not fucking around. They're not fucking around with that one. You did not just call Gary a slug? I don't know anything about SpongeBob SquarePants, to be honest with you. Even though Cody Rigsby did do a SpongeBob SquarePants smash or pass in his XOXO Cody ride today. I'm not talking to, yeah, wait, Gary's his pet snail. I'm talking about the guy that goes, ah! I'm talking about that guy. What's that guy's name? You know, that guy. Larry the Lobster? No, not Larry the Lobster. Everyone's saying Larry the Lobster. I don't feel... Plankton! Yeah, Plankton! That's the dude I'm talking about. You're a sick man? What do you mean I'm a sick man? You're the dude my age who knows everything about SpongeBob SquarePants. I might be twisted, but you're sick. Plankton isn't a slug? Well, I know that now, obviously. Problem is, at first, I didn't remember that his damn name was Plankton. That's why I called him the Slug instead of his name. We're half your age. It makes sense. There's no shot your ass is 17 when your username is a reference to our Rainbow Six Siege videos, which came out in like 2016. Your ass is like, I'm half NL's age. No, motherfucker, you're 27. Learn how to do math. A 17-year-old wouldn't be so bad at arithmetic. 25, but you got me. 25? We can't let 25-year-olds get away with this. You think you're half of my age? Yeah, rounding down about 7 times. You can see the stat that 12% of America is responsible for 50% of America's beef consumption. That's crazy. What are you eating? I'm eating beef jerky. But I'm not part of the 12%. We basically don't eat beef, except I eat beef jerky. I'm part of the 50% that makes up the other... I'm part of the I don't want to say the other number, man. I'm part of the vast majority that makes up the remainder of the 50%. I would say as a meal, I eat beef like once every 2 weeks. But when we go to Costco, I do buy beef jerky. Is that real? It's real. We eat a lot of chicken. We eat a lot of fish. Eat a decent amount of pork. Not that much beef. I know it's crazy, but like shit is just too expensive for how it tastes. Like beef is good, but it needs to know its place. It's too expensive. You're not that much better than a pork chop. A steak is not that much better than a pork chop. I would rather have a pork chop and 8 Coke Zeros than a steak and a glass of water. They have to make the fish cheaper though. Whenever I talk to people about fish, it turns out I'm the only motherfucker eating it. So why is a salmon fillet like $9 at the grocery store? That's crazy. Then it's like, oh, well, don't buy salmon. That's a premium fish. Okay, well, fucking the cheap fish suck ass. I get that it's economics, but this shit is bothering me. They'll be like, oh, instead you could just buy like, rockfish. And I'm like, okay, dude, I'm so stupid. Why am I buying salmon when I could be buying rockfish? Then I bring the rockfish home and cook it and it tastes like cat food. And I'm like, what am I doing here? Give me some salmon. You ever try salmon jerky? I've had it before. It always makes me laugh because they like really promote the shit out of like salmon jerky at the airport. I've never seen someone in Canada eat it. I think that 99% of British Columbia salmon jerky is like consumed when travelers land in Asia and they finally unpack their carry-on. They're like, oh shit, I'm a little peckish. Thank God we bought all that salmon jerky at YVR. Weapons, whetstone. Weapons get +1 damage. It doesn't send. Oh, you already gotta change my game name. Being a streamer is hard, dude. It's very important though to change your game name when you were playing an M-rated game. Because all the 17-year-olds who are half my age can't legally watch Lies of P because it's too violent. But they can watch this. The art in this game is more fucked up than any violence you will ever see in any Martin Scorsese movie. I would rather have my 3-year-old kid sit down and watch Goodfellas with me, see Joe Pesci's brains get blown out of the front of his fucking face, than look at whatever the Reapers got going on here. No disrespect. You know what we need? Like the MPAA needs to be modernized. Everybody knows, sure, okay, like I don't think there's a real problem with swearing, but I can understand why some people wouldn't want their kids watching it. Violence, of course. Some, kids, they have a hard time with the delineation between reality and fiction, blah, blah, blah. There needs to be like a weirdness, it's just giving me bad vibes. They need to employ like a 24-year-old at the MPAA that could be like, we can't let our kids see this, okay? It's not, like, I feel if you have to explain this to someone who's middle-aged, they would be like, it's not that sexual, she's wearing like a full outfit. You'd be like, nah, but it kind of like, there's something about it. It doesn't pass the vibe check, okay? So we gotta make this like PG-13, because I don't know what's gonna happen to my kid if they grow up playing this. So many normal people in chat hitting me with +2s right now. I really appreciate it. You're keeping me grounded right now. Star Citizen Squadron 42 is almost finished and closer to launch. Brother, it's not gonna happen. I'm telling you. This is I'm not gonna play Star Citizen, okay? I'm not saying it's not gonna come out, because I'm not qualified to say that. I got my hunches rushing around, okay? I'm just saying that you're not gonna catch me playing Star Citizen. I kickstarted Star Citizen when I was a teenager. I'm almost 30 now. That really puts it into perspective, man. I'm gonna lose. Shit looks like a bird's eye view of someone's Factorio base. Don't worry, you're good. I don't know, man. Look at, they got the demon gloves. They got as much poison on me as I got. They got a Charizard. They got a Jake Paul Charizard. Hollow Fire Lizard. That's a tough one. They're pretty good. It's all right. We go again. Oh, okay. Also, why was everybody laughing at the pose where I went like this? Why was everyone laughing at this? When I bent my rib cage backwards and went, I don't get it. Like, what's so funny about it? You look like the damn potion. Oh, man. I don't know how I'm gonna fit this on the squad. Actually, even that is not that bad. We're probably getting rid of the pan in the future. Dark Lotus? Godly tier? It's a frickin' Black Lotus. On reveal, generate 3+3 for each card before. For every mana above 10, remove a random buff from your opponent instead. I'm gonna buy it. Save a stamina bag. On the start of battle, after 1 second, reveal this. Oh, so the cards go in order. After 1 second, reveal your Black Lotus. Generate mana for each card that's... So this should be last in the hopper. And then on a hit, you're going to give us more mana. Okay, I understand. So we're generating mana, and then this dude's going to give us a staggering amount of mana. For every mana above 10, we can purge our opponent's buffs. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Might take a minute to start popping. It seems okay right now, though. Bro, bronze is sick. Blink. White Eyes Blue Dragon? I'm the best at this. On reveal, gain 12 shield and 5 shield for each card before. Inflict 3 slow. Oh, baby. And then... Spectral Dagger. And we send it. We send it immediately. The cards are gonna go insane. It's Factorio all over again. Spike build. But I'm not really a dagger build. You're already in trouble. I got 10 mana. That's like the magic number. Eight wins already. Isn't this the build where you said if you ever play like this, it's time to quit? Yeah, but I'm in bronze, so it's fun. It's fine. It's not, don't think about it. I didn't know what I did before. I was judgmental, okay? I was judging without having the understanding. What the fuck? Just buy cards. Oh! Deal 10 plus 4 damage for each card before. Gain 3 heat. So you want heat to be like faster, but you want the burst damage late. I feel like this could easily just come at the end. I got holographic Curtis Lazar. That's an all-time bust of a pack for sure. Sports cards? Maybe it's not sports cards. Maybe it's just hockey cards. Hockey cards are kind of like the ultimate ripoff. I opened packs all the time as a kid. I got precisely 1 chase rare in my entire life. Okay, you're pretty strong, Samwise Gamgee. It was a signed Stan Mikita card. Stan Mikita is like one of the greatest Chicago Blackhawks players of all time. He played with Bobby Hull. When I opened it, I was like, this is amazing. Every 5 years, I look it up. The shit is worth like $50. The greatest hockey card I ever opened was worth $50. I mean, it's pretty good, but it doesn't even come close to like the amount of cards I opened, which is maybe why it's, you know, fun and not an investment, but still. Bananas are not really popping. Remember your vampire item, though? Here we go. Here we go. What am I doing? Oh! Three gooberts? I'm not even scared. Are they doing anything? Like, what's going on? They don't have any weapons. Am I missing something? Did you sell your weapons? They didn't do anything. Of course we're starting survival mode. Another Black Lotus. And another Charizard. Holy, you don't even know what's coming for you, brother. You are fucked. Teddy McFlip-Flop. See, now you have a weapon. That's frightening. I was hoping we'd go up against the same lad again. But we got the cards flipping. There comes Charizard. Come on, give me the next Charizard. Plus my shit's triggering 12% faster. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, a little more. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Another Black Lotus. That's enough Lotuses. Are you familiar? It's the best card. You can never have enough Black Lotuses. Stealth. But they got like 20 shields. What is this? It doesn't matter. Once the Charizards start flipping, it's over for you. I've removed all of their buffs. Did you see me remove all their buffs with my Black Lotus? They got no buffs, bro. Where's your spikes? We still almost lost. You got no spikes, you got no regen. Lover's card. Cool potion. Why not? And then a dagger. Oh my goodness. This is so doable. I told you it was doable. It's a mathematical calculation. Strongest motherfucker in Whole Foods right here. Here we go. Here come the Charizards. And here comes the next Charizard. It's not even close. 14 wins. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Gain shield for each card revealed before. Okay. You gotta give me a second on this one. Out of stamina, consume this. Just let me think about this for a second. There's a process to this stuff that I don't think you can appreciate. Something like that. Now, I gotta think about this, and you gotta go here. Okay. It doesn't matter. No, it does matter. Relax. Roll me. Now this one is going to require some sussing. You just got to relax with me for a second, okay? I think I got something here. I think I've got it. Oh! Dude, the cards are too strong. Oh my god! Look at your inventory. The big Sag. Okay, you need the Black Lotuses to remove your buffs. Here they come. Buffs removed. Do it again. You have none buffs. And you're getting zapped. Okay, now you got some buffs back, but I was gonna say it's too late, but I actually think you're gonna win. You got a pretty strong build cooking for yourself. You know, more credit to you. You're going the distance on that one, that's fine. Another Charizard, huh? I think you're right. I think we could use some staggered. Oh shit. Hang on a second. Could use some staggered locusts. We're almost at like a dead end, lads. Because if I rotate this, you gotta, it's chess, okay? You gotta think about it in the mathematical calculation. If you rotate it this, then the next card has to go like this, which means the next card has to go like that. Like, it's hard to get it to like loop back around, is what I'm trying to say. See, that is an optimized looking backpack, but I still can't shake the feeling that our cards are gonna help us out a great deal. They don't really have that much in the way of buffs, but whatever buffs they do have, you know we're purging them. Purge it again, dude! They got none buffs! They're still stronger than me, though. Okay. Turns out they're still pretty strong. They do still have vampirism. Bro, you got 44 poison on you. Just be dead. There's no shame in it. We won! Every 3 seconds. I feel like maybe I should use 10 mana to become invulnerable for 2 seconds. Like, that seems insanely good. Oh. Probably could have just sold the backpack back. Whatever, send it. Send it. We're going to silver on this one for sure. What is this? 7 Goobert. What in the 7 Goobert Jinx Tortilla is this? We are going to purge those buffs. I'm not sweating. Buffs have been purged. We drank our potion, so we're doing extra damage. I mean, we own you on this one. $15 wins. That's pretty good. We got 87 trophies on that one. Silver 17. The book was exactly what you needed. I know. I'm pretty good at figuring out what I need in this game. Well, slash marker me, we'll call that Backpack Battles 2. And then we'll run it back, because we're here already. We might as well. We can place everything. And we got 8 gold just simmering. I mean, for 1 gold, throw a stone in there and rush me. Dude, it's so, no! Factorio! Epic Dream SMP fan. No. What the hell is this? Ace of Spades, your next hit is critical. We got him. In fact, it wasn't even close. Another flute? We're okay. I was overthinking it. Okay. Ah! I got no idea what's going on. Just enjoy the ride. Have we done enough trumpets to stun them yet? This shit is like a real project. Because, like, I built it. Oh, that was the last round. I built it but I don't really know what it was. Like, I knew what I was building every turn, but I did not know what it was at the end. Like, what was that build? I don't know. It was just fast. It attacked very quickly. Check the log. Come on. What is this? The fucking Zapruder Film Commission? Expand it left and right. So at the end, we can see what did the most damage. Okay, I see. And everybody was telling me that the rapier is horrible. Look at this. It did 17.8 damage per second. It did like as much damage per second as their 3 best things. It did as much damage as my 3 best things. It is horrible. It did 42% of my overall damage. Because you had 3 flutes? I don't see the flutes on the damn leaderboard. Maybe they should become swords. That's not my wife. It's my manager. Hello. Are you ready to stream? Smiley face. Yeah. Okay, I will slash marker that then. Slash marker. I probably just did. Slash raid. Backpack battles. No. Slash raid. Lovely Momo. That's what you do. All right. I will see. Well, actually, I have to figure out what we're going to do tomorrow. I will be, at a minimum, I will be late tomorrow. Maybe late and longer. Maybe late and normal time. We have a parental thing that we got to go to. It should be, if I had to guess, I say like 11 a.m. Pacific time. Like 2 hours later than usual. But we'll see. Anyway, as they say, bye.
Well, I gotta hand this to Ryan. Ryan! I just gotta give you this real quick.
My wife just finished 5 hours of downtime, handed me a to-do list.
Hey, man! I went to Japanese lesson, man. That is not really a to-do list.
It's literally a to-do list.
It's kind of like, why don't you do it list.
Also, at some point we need to talk about the fact that when you want my attention, you shout because you know I'm far away. But then you follow it up by saying the important part in your normal volume.
That's not true.
Can we get an analysis of this?
No.
Like I heard, Ryan! And I said, what? And then I heard, and I said, fuck it, I'll just go upstairs.
I said, I got something for you.
Why'd you say it like that? You know why? Because you knew I thought it would be food.
You thought it would be food?
I've got something for you.
Oh my god.
You didn't have
are you
something for me. You're taking something from me.
Are you like a dog who's like take a biscuit? Woof. Woof. Arr. NL married his biggest hater. NL married his chatter. That's what happened. Can't believe this guy married his chatter. Holy. Do I have a chance? Who are you going for? Are you going for fauna? Because you gotta compete with library. Because library is a huge fauna fan. That's your mom? Okay, what? It's even worse. You thinking that you have a chance with this VTuber is weird. But then thinking that this VTuber is your mom is even worse. I don't know how you got it worse. This reminds me when she says, can you go late? I didn't have time to eat lunch today. Then catch my ass looking up her username on OPGG. Does he know I have not played League of Legends for like 6 months? He got something for every games that I play. Oh, she's playing League. Oh no, we lost her chat. Oh no, now she plays Gacha game. Honkai Star Rail. We lost her. Oh no. I'm just ruined, man. I'm just ruined. Did you see the clip from TwitchCon where the dude thought he had been messaging the streamer, but it was a catfish? And he was like, oh. Ryan showed me the photo. Well, last night, Ryan chuckles. He went like, ha ha ha. And I said, what's so funny? And then he said, it's just this guy's face so funny. I'm like, what? What's the context of this face? And apparently this guy got catfished, and then he went like, oh. I cannot watch the cringe. It's out of the world. Well, now I gotta watch it because y'all are saying it's so terrible. It's like, oh, it's so terrible, don't do it. It's so terrible, don't do it. Don't do it, don't do it. If you say don't do it too many times, the negativity turns into positivity. I don't even know how to watch it. Oh, the full video of situation. Yikes. Time to watch it. You did it, Chet. You did it. Thanks for saying don't do it too many times.
It's so nice to finally meet you. My name is Ken Stein. I'm ringing a bell. Okay, good. You know, we've had some conversations here over Twitter, and you know what, I get a little paranoid that maybe it's not the real you. But I think this is the real you, right? That's you. This is
hold on, let's click on the account. No, that is not. No.
Well, I didn't say anything horribly. I didn't give a lot of my personal information. But thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, so
I honestly thought it was
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I thought it was like horrible, but it's not that bad. What the heck, Chet? You way oversold it. I honestly thought, just looking at the picture, I thought the old dude said, hey babe, you ready to go out? You know, and they should be like, well, who are you? Like, oh, you know, I'm the user, suck my dick, 6969. And then she's like, what? I thought it would be like that, you know? But he said, I mean, it's so funny. He's like, is this you? And then she said no. And he's like, oh, don't worry. I definitely did not send you weird stuff. So it's like, I definitely did not do bad things. I definitely did not share the pic of my dick. I definitely did not do that. I'm pretty sure probably he was like a huge fan, and the catfish account was like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. And then he's like, oh, I heard that you're gonna be at TwitchCon, can I meet you? And then probably the catfish person is like, oh, sorry, I have to go to the bathroom or something, I'm not there. And then he goes like, that's weird, her booth is right there. And then he went to the booth to check, and then she's like, nope. And he's like, no, my girlfriend is no longer a girlfriend. What percentage of what, like, with the face, that shock, it cannot be like a casual conversation that he had with the catfish person, right? Like, they must have been like, you know, like, I love you, or, you know, you're my girlfriend or something. Because if I was talking to, I don't know, someone, and it was catfish, and it was just like nothing but saying, I'm a huge fan, keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying? And then nothing else. And then they go like, that's not my account. I'll be like, oh my gosh, that sucks. Whoops, sorry. I don't think I will make that face. I think like, oh, what the hell? That's bummer kind of thing. But then with the face like that, I think it's to show like there's something fishy going on. And double down on like, oh, I definitely did not do anything sus. It was just a casual conversation, nothing weird. 100% hands down. No lie, no cap. But man, oh my gosh, now I'm like thinking, that guy must have came to TwitchCon just to meet her. Right? Like, that's my girlfriend, I'm gonna support you. And then came to TwitchCon just for her. Oh my god. Bro had the VIP pass? No, dude. Did he have ring in his pocket too? Oh no. It's not cringe. I just feel bad. Cause like the dude must have came all the way just for her. Like if it wasn't for the interaction that he had with the catfish account, he probably would have not came to TwitchCon. I mean, come on, it's not Van Dusen Mushroom Festival. Oh man, so sad, dude. $400 plus flight plus hotel. Oh no, I'm just thinking this dude packing his suitcase back in his hotel. Like, all like sad face. Dude had to call PF Chang's to change his reservation to table for one. Oh my god, so true. Oh my god! Wait, is equal sequel here? What if equal sequel was talking to a catfish account and then we were in Hawaii but we weren't where we were, and then when I arranged the meeting it was actually a catfish Kate account, and then he was like, oh my gosh, let me drive for an hour to meet Ryan and Kate, and then there was no one. And then equal circle was like, where are you, Kate? I'm here. And then I'm like, what are you talking about? We're back in Vancouver? No! Dude, that would be so funny. And then I just come out from the corner, I go, I gotcha! I'm joking, I'm just joking. Oh man, my dude would have cried! That would have been so funny. Oh man. I should just like have a video on, and then I message him like, what are you talking about? I'm in Vancouver. What does Ryan go through day to day? I do some little pranks here and there. Faux show. And Luna definitely picked it up from me. And she loves that Ryan, like she loves the reaction from Ryan so much. It's so funny. Like, for example, I was putting sunscreen on, but you know those, like, the spray sunscreen? So when you put the spray sunscreen, and if you just activate the spray sunscreen for a little too long, it gets real cold, right? Because compressed air. And I had to put some sunscreen on Ryan's shoulders, because Ryan was getting some sunburns. So I said, Ryan, come over here, back of your shoulders are getting sunburned, so let me put some sunscreen on you. And then I was like, shh. And then Ryan's like, stop, it's so cold! And then Luna was watching us, and she was laughing. She was like, oh my god, that is hilarious. And then I was like, I can't stop. You got sunburn. I gotta put some sunscreen on you. And Ryan was like, ee. And then Luna was laughing, and I was laughing. And then guess what she did afterwards? She pretended that she was spraying sunscreen on Ryan. So Ryan had to go like, stop, it's too cold, and then I just pretend that he was pretending that it was too cold. Ryan really married a chatter, and then had a child that is a chatter. I think a little bit of prank is a good time. This is why he needs therapy. Excuse me? He needs therapy because of you, chat. Not me. Are you kidding me? Did you see how happy he was when he was in Hawaii with us? And then I shared the photo on my subscriber only Discord. And then people said, wow, I have never seen smiles like that before. I have never seen NL smile like that before. And then Mr. Library over here, he used the photo without permission for his thumbnail. And then Ryan saw it, And then he's like, what the hell? How did he get the pictures? And then I said, oh my gosh, I think library must have hacked into my cell phone. You donked me, dude. You donked me. Now you are known as a hacker who hacked into my phone. I thought he never sees them. Well, when you open up YouTube on my TV, it's connected to my account, so it shows the feed. And then sometimes it has a recommendation from your channel. And then the video was there and he goes like, what the hell? And then I was like, he must have hacked into my phone. Freaking -2. When Luna starts watching the library, it's all Jover. Actually, she loves videos that library makes that has Luna in them. She goes like, it's all like, for some reason his videos are on my feed, and then she sees it and she goes like, mommy, that's me. And I'm like,
hello.
Oh yeah, it's you. And then she goes like, why am I on TV? And I'm like, I don't know. And then she's like, I want to watch it. And I'm like, ah. And then she watches it and she laughs. She's like, ahaha, I'm so funny. Ahaha, I'm so funny. She finds her, you know how like when you hear yourself or when you see your past self, it's like a cringe, right? It's like, oh man, I sound so stupid. I hate it. I think when you're 3 years old and you see younger self, instead of cringe, like that part of the brain does not exist yet, she just finds it funny. Sometimes she goes like, mommy, what did I say when I was a baby? And then I go, agooby. And that's the most, like, the funniest thing of all time. He's like, agooby, I said agooby, ha 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 ha. And then there's like the infamous one. Like, I take a lot of videos and photos, I just don't share them. But then because her iPad is linked with my account, that she has full like what you call it, like the photos that I take from my phone and videos that I take from my phone is linked to her iPad, so she can see the whole library of the photos and videos. And then it was when she was a super baby, and then I was trying to have her say mama, and say mama, mama, and then Luna said dada, and that's the whole video, right? Just me filming. I go, mama, say mama. And then she looks at me. And then she's like trying really hard, her lips twitching. And goes, da. And then and I go, oh man. And I just turn off the video and that was it. But then she watches it and she thinks it's the most funny video on earth. I'm like, oh my god. Look at baby me. Can I even say mama? She says, dada! And then, I don't know how I did it. If you have a child and you can speak second language, if you ask me how you did it, I got no answer for you. But Luna is legit interested in Korean, and she wants to learn more Korean language. So she goes to Korean Baby Shark app, and she watches videos, and she does like the finger tracing for the Korean alphabet, like Hangul, and then like the songs for like the ABCD, but for Korean. And then she learns a lot. Like I'm not there to like, hey, you do this, but she is motivating herself to do it. Now she doesn't call me mommy. She goes, 엄마. And her pronunciation is so good. Like, if Ryan were to say 엄마, like, obviously it sounds like foreigner trying to say 엄마. But then, when Luna says 엄마, like, it's legit spot on. She goes like, 엄마. And I'm like, whoa, what the? But then she doesn't say 아빠, which is daddy. And she goes like, 엄마. And then yesterday, she just went like, out of nowhere, no context, no nothing, just out of nowhere, she goes, 안녕하세요, which is hello. And we're like, whoa, what the? And I said, whoa, 안녕하세요. And then, like, just out of nowhere, she just went, 안녕하세요. It's so good. Like, no accents or anything. It's so crazy. I was freaking out because I thought she would have an accent because Korean would be her second language, not first language. But she went like, 안녕하세요. Like, whoa, whoa, crazy. And then yesterday she was watching the Baby Shark Korean Hangul video. And then na is for nabi. You know how like A is for apple? It's basically that. It's like na is for nabi. And then Ryan said, do you know what nabi is? And she said, yeah, butterfly. I'm like, whoa! She's like legit sky rocket into intelligence. It's so crazy. Like I'm not like, hey, you sit here, mommy is Korean, you're half Korean, you gotta learn Korean. Like she's legit doing that. Like she is interested. Like she's self-motivated to learn Korean. And she tries to speak Korean to me. I'm so rattled. Because usually it's the other way around, right? The second language person, like the parent, mom or dad, talks in their second language and then like tries to expose them. And then like she's like, nah. And then she goes, I like Korean. I love Korean songs. I'm like, what the heck, man? And then she brings Korean books to her bed and she reads Korean books. Like she doesn't like, you know, quote unquote reads, right? She just looks at the pictures and stuff. But like she quote unquote reads Korean books. But now she actually also is reading some simple words. Like she actually knows the words. When do you teach her League? Oh my god, stop. You know, actually she was playing the Suica game. She said, wow, that's super cute. Can I play? So I handed her my Switch. And then she played the Suica game. And she said, it's very cute. I like it. And then she almost beat Ryan's high score. And I'm like, oof, oof, oof. She could be a streamer already, to be honest. Well, legally she cannot. And then she told me to play video game. So I played Animal Crossing. And then she's like, I love Animal Crossing.
My wife's got a yellow moon on Discord. What am I supposed to do? Saw it and then I saw it say, yellow moon means she's away. None of you stand so tall. Yellow moon means no Discord call. It's a yellow moon. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yellow, yellow, yellow moon.